was it easy to find a manufacturer?
For me, I'm going to say no, because I had a problem that occurred, I want to say 2 years before I found you. I actually was manufacturing something else, but I wasn't really manufacturing it. I was kind of just looking for someone to make samples. And so this lady, she was where I was living at, and she said that she could do it. And then COVID hit, of course. And she said she could still do it, but she didn't tell me that, she lost her business and she had to go back to work. And so when I finally did get the sample that I paid her for back, I want to say a year had passed. And then when I got it back, I started pointing out things to her that I didn't understand. And when I started doing that, I guess she was overwhelmed and she kind of went off on me. And at that point, I decided, I was like, you know what? I think this is too much for you. You don't have the people anymore. I said, you should have told me what was going on. Had you told me what was going on, I would have broke ties and went my way. But she didn't do that. She had her reasons, but I had my reasons for breaking ties. For 6 months, I was kind of depressed about it because I really wanted to design. And I'm like, I wonder if this is going to work. Maybe it's too hard. And I just happened to be on Facebook one day and I saw this message from Miss Julia about if you're a fashion designer, fashion brand, and you have an invention, get a free call with me. So I said, I can't lose anything. Let me reach out to her. And so I reached out to you and boy, we had a long conversation and shoot, I was sending you all my stuff so you could look and see where I was coming from and you understood. You understood everything. And so I was like, well, okay.
Did you get the answers that you were looking for?
Oh my God. I got the answers and then some. You are a one-stop shop. You are, because you've been doing it for so long and you have the connections to get stuff done. Taking your course was golden. Because when I started this business, I was green on the business side of it. I really didn't know much. I didn't know terms and I still struggle sometimes with things, but not as much as what I did. I know way more now than what I did 2.5 years ago.
So did you learn the business?
Oh my God. Oh, the business side. I love the business side now. For I want to say 6 months, even though I was taking your course, and I don't know if I told you this, I ran from the business side because all I wanted to do was create. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to learn the business side of it. But when you have a business, I don't care if it's fashion, if fast food, whatever, you need to know every aspect of that business. And so I thank you so much because I stopped running and I started putting my head down and learning the business side of it. And so I find myself sometimes talking to people and I'm like, golly, I sound like I've been doing this for years. But it's thanks to you. It's, oh my God, you're a blessing. You were a blessing sent from God to me because like I said, I was getting ready to throw in the towel and just give up because finding a manufacturer, there are so many manufacturers out there, so many. And when you don't know what direction to go in. You don't know what to look for. That's why I said you are a blessing to me.
Well, thank you so much. It means a lot to me to hear that. Thank you, Tammy. What we learn from it is that there is always the right person for you. There is a manufacturer. You can have it all. There are people in this world who are the exact match for everyone. And in this case, we've been the exact match for a fashion inventor who has a burning desire to start a fashion brand and doesn't have any knowledge on nothing and has to have a great product but doesn't even know where to start with. And we would come in and take the fashion inventor by hand through the whole process and teach and teach and teach and teach and manufacture the great quality products. I'll tell you one funny story. So one of our clients, she said, you know what? People are asking me where I manufacture and I don't tell them. And I said, why? Just why wouldn't you bring us more business? And she said, well, I would love to, but I was looking for you for 8 years. She said, I I don't want my competition know you because they will get the same great stuff I do. So we became an asset for brands. It is a compliment.